Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside Disneyland to try some new holiday time foods that you can only find on this side of the resort and see if they're worth adding to your list. We'll be taking a look at any new merchandise that has recently popped up here at the parks and talk about the newest updates that just released this morning about Disneyland's 70th celebration here at the parks that you don't want to miss, as well as going over some new updates that are currently happening that you might want to know before your next trip. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It is 10:30 a.m. It is 60 degrees. It is completely foggy outside. It looks kind of crazy, very cold. So I'm wearing my Clone Trooper sweatshirt from our awesome friends, Chris, Lindsay, and Penny. So once again, thank you guys so much. Now it's time to jump on the tram and head inside the parks. Like, check this out, guys. You can't even see Pixar Pier or the Incredicoaster. And I mean, you can kind of see the Disneyland Hotel, but this is just insane. It looks like there's like nothing beyond that little area. But oh my gosh, I am freezing. Now, unlike yesterday, there's hardly anyone here at the security. It probably could just be the weather. I am cold.
I know, you were in shorts and you even said, you're like, I want to wear pants.
Oh my goodness. Let's go inside. We have just arrived to the Esplanade, but we did want to talk about this area over here. Could this be the same thing that they're doing over at Disney California Adventure Park, getting it set up for the magic bands? That's what we're thinking. But Raelani is already ready to rock and roll for today. And shout out to Mike and Victoria for her beautiful dress that they picked up for her. We have officially made it inside. It is 10:54 and I am still freezing. But we have entered Disneyland. It's so exciting to be back. You know, we took about, what was it, like a week off?
I think it was like a week, yeah.
It feels like forever.
I know. It's just crazy, like the flip of a switch, how the weather changes. It's insane.
Now, before we go inside, it looks like there is a new Disneyland map. So no longer the Bayou Adventure one. We have the Christmas Fantasy Parade. I love this one. We are now on Main Street, USA. And guys, as you can tell, they are getting ready for the Candlelight Procession that is going to be kicking off this weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be having a guest speaker, which I was told by one of our sources who it might be. And oh my goodness, we are so excited. But we're hoping to be here and be able to be a part of this festivity, as it will be our very first time. But just seeing all the wonderful and beautiful decorations here set up at the Disneyland train station, it just looks incredible and is definitely getting us ready for this Saturday.
We are so excited with the setup. It looks so beautiful. And if the guest speaker is one of the options that we heard, either way, I'm going to be so excited. I cannot wait.
Now, also some huge announcements just happened this morning. The Disneyland 70th celebration is going to be kicking off officially on May 16th. And oh my goodness, we are so excited. If it's anything like the Disney 100 celebration, we had a fantastic time. And I can't wait to see all of the fun characters, all the decorations they bring, including all of the novelty items as well as merchandise. So if you want more information on the Disneyland 70th celebration, I'll go ahead and link that down below. But everything that was announced this morning, it just really has us so pumped and excited for May 16th to come here at Disneyland. And let us know down in the comment section below if you're going to be coming to celebrate. We would love to hear. And while we're here on Main Street, USA, we want to take a look at some of the popcorn buckets that are still in stock here at the resort. And it looks like the Elf Mickey popcorn bucket is still in stock here, as well as the smaller one. But we'll continue to look throughout the park to see if we find anyone else. Now, can we officially say that the magical life story that's going to be happening here at the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln might coincide with May 16th? Could that be the day that this will actually be the first showing? I guess we will see with time. Now it's time to head inside the Mad Hatter store and see what the stock levels look like for the new DIY headbands. All right, we are officially inside, and it does look like they have our normal characters that we typically see each time we come in here, including like the Nightmare Before Christmas, as well as these Inside Out characters. But it does appear that the Mickey Mouse with the Santa Claus hat is in stock. I am not seeing the Gingerbread quite yet. Has that actually released? I thought it was, but I'm not seeing him quite yet. And of course, a lot of the classic characters are also in stock, so if you're wanting those, they still have them here inside the Mad Hatter as well. Now, we just finished up inside the Mad Hatter store, and unfortunately we didn't find those gingerbread cookie DIY headbands. Hopefully they do make an appearance. I know Nicole just wants the Mickey with Santa Claus hat, but now let's make our way inside the Emporium and see what new merchandise we can find today. So we're inside the Emporium, and it's actually quite crazy this morning, but looks like all of the Stitch holiday merchandise is currently still in stock. And some of the other holiday items are still in stock. So really this year, I haven't really seen anything quite sell out, minus the giant light up Mickey pumpkin that I ended up getting Nicole. So I guess we'll continue to see what else we find. Check this out, guys. I believe this is new. So this will run $44.99 for the Disneyland D backpack. So they are actually really good quality. However, I know next year we're going to be selling our own bags for Making Magical Adventures. But this is a really fun idea. And of course, like we saw over at Disney California Adventure Park, we have some magical savings for the holiday season. And it does look like the Disney Parks Loungefly bag is on sale for the Play in the Parks collection. Now, this is quite incredible as well. So we have up to 50% off select 2024 dated items, and including your Magic Key discount. So if you have, you know, an Inspire key, you get an extra 20% off some of this merchandise. So technically you can get up to 70% off for some of this stuff, which I do think is a great deal, especially if you're coming at the end of this year. Also, like we pointed out yesterday at DCA, it does look like the select Disney Eats merchandise is also 40% off and up to 60% depending on which Magic Key you have, but a lot of fun things that are on sale. And I have not seen these mugs before, but they are definitely a shelf warmer. Looks like we have a Minnie Mouse cup that appears to actually hold quite a bit, and this will run $24.99. There's also a matching one with Mickey Mouse. Also a stock check. I am not seeing any of the Kronk shoulder buddies, so those things keep selling out. So if that is something that you want and you see it, be sure to pick it up right away. Now, I just decided to come over here to the pins, and it does look like we have some new ones for the holiday time season and a few ones that we've actually seen. But being gone for just a week from doing videos, you miss quite a bit. So I just kind of want to give you guys a full recap of everything that they do have in stock in regards to pins. Now over here in the ornament area, as well as the magnet, they do have the holiday time cards, and this might be something we end up picking up to use for our holiday cards that we might be doing, but these will run $19.99. Now, we just got done with the Emporium, and it was really nice seeing a lot of the merchandise that they have in stock here at the Disneyland Resort. Now we're gonna make our way over to Candy Palace and meet back up with Nicole and Raelani.
So Raelani and I made our way down Main Street. We're gonna pop into Candy Palace and take a look around, see if we find anything delicious or just anything new and fun, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, Raelani found what she really wants for today. Now this is from our friends Brandy and Kevin. What did you pick? It's called Pez Dispenser Candy, and she really wants Minnie Mouse to go with her whole ensemble here. Okay, I didn't know there was a whole collection of Villains candy. It looks like we have Maleficent mints, cookies and cream bark for Cruella, a Hades jalapeno something, some Scar and other villain Rice Krispie treats, and Ursula. This is so cool. This definitely brings back some childhood memories. I used to think every time I ate the Hershey's cookies and cream bar, I was eating a little pup, so that was not nice.
Now, I didn't realize inside Candy Palace, right here next to Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor, there is a Christmas tree. And this one looks really, really beautiful with all the fun decorations. This kind of reminds me of what Nicole does at our house for the Christmas time season. But if you want a fun tree, make sure to check this one out. Now, it's really hard to see, either because I am short or the glare, but there is a gingerbread-ish looking Disneyland castle here inside Candy Palace. So I guess with the right angle, you're able to see it. But it's something fun, and if you're coming for the holiday time, you might as well take a look at it, as it's just really cool and definitely pops.
All right, from Brandy and Kevin, we got a little surprise. Can you show them what you got?
She is so happy, so thank you guys again.
Oh,
wow!
This way.
Raelani's surprise for today?
A Minnie Mouse Pez dispenser.
How fun. Now, do you guys still collect those? I mean, I know some people collect Pez dispensers back in the day.
We have them here and there around the house, but I wouldn't say we collect it so much.
Thank you.
So we made our way further down Main Street, and something that just got announced is that Paint the Night is actually going to be here on the Disneyland side. Now, I believe in prior years it's been in the California Adventure side. However, I believe the decision was made to bring it over to Disneyland because the pathways are better on this side of the resort. We don't know too much about it. As we've said in the past, we didn't get to see Paint the Night when it was around, but I am looking forward to it. If it's anything like the electrical parade, I'm sure it's going to be so exciting to see all the lights at night.
Now we have just arrived to Jolly Holiday, and I did want to point out that here at Jolly Holiday, starting January 7th, there's actually going to be some refurbishments happening here. There's going to be some new installations of certain things. So unfortunately, it's going to be down for refurbishment at the time. I don't know when it will be back up. I would imagine about a month or two, so I guess we'll see. If I get any more information on that, I will definitely let you guys know. But unfortunately, after the holidays, Jolly Holiday won't be so jolly. Now here's my work desk right in front of me. It is 11:35. We still have 20 minutes before actually going in to get our mobile order. Are you having fun so far, Raelani? Yeah, she loves this Pez dispenser. It is definitely keeping her busy.
So we made our way here to Jolly Holiday, and we're going to be trying out some really fun, delicious foods here. So first off, we're going to be trying out the Peppermint Mocha Cold Brew. This is cold brew coffee with hints of peppermint and chocolate, topped with sweet cream, and then it's topped with some more peppermint dusting on top. I'm going to just go in for it this way because it looks a little intriguing, and then we'll go ahead and give it a stir. So cheers. Off first impression, I'm a big fan of this, and typically I don't care for like cold brews here at the park, but that soft top on top is thick and creamy. The peppermint on top is not overwhelming, and I did get a slight diffuse of the cold brew, but now I'm gonna like lightly mix it. I'm not gonna overly mix it because I still want some of that foam topping. So let's put our straw in. It's really thick. All right, let's see if that makes any difference. I think I still prefer it the other way because right now it's tasting a little more syrupy. So my recommendation is to just drink it sipping, not with a straw. All right, our next item is going to be the turkey pot pie soup. This does consist of tender turkey breast, potatoes, peas, carrots, topped with pie crust pieces. I've had like just a small bite of this 2 years ago or so when my mom had it, and I cannot stop thinking about it. So let's get our first bite ready. All right, now it is a little bit warm. Looks like a nice chowder more than a soup, and then that pie crust topping. Cheers. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, so good. This is just as good as I remember. It's like a nice buttery like clam chowder, but it's turkey pot pie, if any of that makes sense. I almost wish there was like a layer of like more of that pie crust because it's really good with each bite you're taking. It's really flavorful. I can't rave about this enough. And it's really good on a cold day like this. Our last food item here from Jolly Holiday is going to be the Thanksmas sandwich. Now this is oven roasted turkey breast, stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce on rustic bread, served with house-made chips, my favorite, and a side of gravy. So let's pick it up and get our bite in. So here's what the inside looks like. Not the most pretty, but hopefully it's the most tasty. And we're gonna dip it into that gravy. So here we go. Now we've had this is a returning item. I feel like last year I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but hopefully it can change my mind again this year. Now that was a really rough bite. I don't know if it was the style of bread, if it was old stale bread, if it was overcooked bread. I don't know what the reasoning was, but it really like scraped up the roof of my mouth. So tip of advice, cut that piece off because it's not going to do you any good, and let it maybe soak in the gravy. I don't know. The middle portion of the sandwich is a lot better to eat. I do feel like it's overly cranberry over anything else going on in the sandwich. The gravy is a nice little compliment, not overly salty, but I don't know, it's still not like my favorite. I think the first time we ever had it, it was really good. From there, it hasn't been the same.
Folks, we are making our way down Main Street, U.S.A.
Hi, Minnie.
Now Yeah, we just finished up at Jolly Holiday, and oh boy, the foods were pretty good. I can definitely see what Nicole's talking about with the bread on the Thanksmas sandwich. However, I still really enjoy it. Definitely eat it when it's hot. Maybe that's the case where it kind of dries out. But now we're going to be making our way towards the Sleeping Beauty Castle to talk about a few Disneyland 70th celebration things that you need to know. We have arrived to the Sleeping Beauty Castle, and guys, oh my goodness, it's popping so nice. Every time it's clouds in the sky, all the colors pop, and I mean, the camera doesn't really do it much justice, but I did want to point out that for Disneyland's 70th celebration, there's actually going to be tons of new decorations coming, and oh my goodness, the concept art for it looks incredible. Also, Wondrous Journeys, the fireworks show, is going to be returning also on May 16th for the kickoff of the 70th. So that's just a couple of details for this upcoming year.
As you can guess, right behind me is where Pixie Hallow was. At this point, I don't even know. So Pixie Hallow did have a date for like mid-January, I think. And now it just doesn't have a date on when they're going to open it back up, which makes me really sad because we really wanted to see Tinkerbell since like the summertime. So maybe she's in hibernation, off in Neverland or something, but I'm really hoping that we get Pixie Hallow back very soon because I really want to take Raelani to go experience that now that she's more well aware of how to like interact with characters and stuff. So I don't know, please come back, Tinkerbell.
And while we're on the topic of some sad news, I also wanted to point out that the days of Magic Key holder reservations are slowly trickling away for all of the Magic Keys. I do believe that the Imagine Key, the lowest tier for the annual pass, is now officially blocked out for the season. And I'm not too sure when that one actually kicks back up, but I know as we continue to push a little bit closer to the end of December, more of the passes are going to be starting to be blocked out. And I believe for us, the Inspire Key, it's going to be, the 20th of December, I do believe. So we're hoping to get as many reservations before the holiday break. So stay tuned on the channel. We got plenty of other things to do for the holidays. However, reservations are harder to get. So if you guys are wanting them, make sure you stay up a little bit later or check throughout the day. So that way you can book before your pass does come to an end for the year. I meant to also say we do have the new/old Mickey gingerbread cookie. Some people are saying it's been changed at Jolly Holiday. Well, I guess we're gonna see today. And we also were told that the green buttons is the one that you want. However, it still looks a little bit puffy and dry, but let's go ahead and try it out. All right, so Nicole's gonna go ahead and try it out. Let's see.
I think it's softer.
All right, since now I'm really picky with these gingerbread cookies, let's go ahead and take a shot and see if it's like it used to be. Much better. So this is much better for sure. All right, Raelani, let's try it out.
She wants the bow, which I was just pointing out doesn't have like the markups I think like the other one did. So you lose a little bit of detail, but you get a better cookie.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, I guess this is a little difficult to get out. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we have to twist. Okay.
Raelani, what do you think? Let's try it. Good? Should people get it just because the little tie? Now finishing up on Main Street, USA, it's time to head inside Frontierland as we got a few updates to talk about here. Now, right at the entrance of Frontierland, it does look like we have some 2025 pins that are now showing up in stock at Disneyland. And again, the 2024 pins are about 50% off plus your Magic Key discount, but a lot of fun things, including some stuff for the holidays. Right outside Rancho del Zocalo, guys, look at the wonderful garland right here on this pole. Looks like we have some reindeer, some jingle bells, and some mistletoe. Is that considered mistletoe?
I think so, or holly.
And Raelani wanted to show you guys that she's been enjoying the cookie. Good job, Raelani. Now we're over here at the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Station. I did want to point out that this will be actually opening back up on the 12th of this month. So if you guys are looking to come on this ride and you're coming anytime after that or before that, that is going to be its reopening date. And I believe it's just a little bit of refurbishment. Anything changes, we'll definitely let you guys know. Now it looks like at the popcorn station right here in Frontierland, they do have the elf as well as the gingerbread bucket. Now we've made our way over to the Haunted Mansion, and like most of you guys probably already know, the virtual queue system is 100% gone here at this ride. Now the entire standby lines are back open with the new refurbishments made. So hopefully in the near future we can go and kind of check this out and see what it looks like in that standby line. We have now made our way to the Madame Leota store, and now we can officially see that it's called Madame Leota's Somewhere Beyond. And no current opening date, but I'm hoping that it's actually going to be opening in the next few weeks. But the signage just looks so incredible, and I can't wait for it to open up. Now we're making our way more inside Bayou country as I'm on a mission to find Nicole something, and hopefully at Pooh's Corner they have it. Just got to Pooh's Corner, so let's go inside and see what merchandise they have. So I'm on a mission to find a Pooh wreath crewneck sweatshirt. However, I'm not seeing it at this moment. Now, nothing in this area. However, I do really like some of these merchandise pieces, including these two hats. I think I would wear them both. And man, I do remember my parents having like the Tigger and Pooh sweatshirt, so I feel like that is a must. So I'll probably be picking these up in the near future. So I didn't find the sweatshirt, but I just wanted to come over here into Louie's Critter Club and see what some of the merchandise is still available in here. Doesn't look like anything has sold out at the moment. Still plenty of the Ray's Fireflies. However, the little display thing that was here is gone. So I don't know if they're like working on it, bringing it back, but I guess we'll see. And I remember when this store was popping when it first opened, and now it's kind of a ghost town, which is nice because we could actually like look around and see everything. Later on this week, maybe when we come back, I want to come in here and try some of these snacks. I know Nicole was saying that she wants to try them as well, so that's definitely something that we're probably going to do. And before the year's done, I think I do want to end up getting this ornament to commemorate the Bayou Adventure Ride. Just got done with the store. Now, it was completely different when I walked in. It was cloudy and now it's sunny, which it's still about 67 degrees, so it still feels really good. Still good enough for a sweatshirt. Now I'm gonna go back up and meet with Nicole and Raelani, and I think then we're gonna head inside of Batuu here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, what's a trip inside of Batuu without coming to see our wonderful little loth cat, Lothy. So Raelani, it looks like Lothy is still asleep. Oh, well, it looks like he's waking up at the same time. And of course, the wart is still eating his little bugs. Okay, now I think this is something new. I have not seen it before. It's kind of like a heavy metal. This will run $19.99. So it looks like we have the Millennium Falcon as well as an AT-AT or AT-AT, as some people like to say. I actually don't know if it's correct either way, but I might need to pick this up. This looks so cool. Just picked up another Spyra. Now I gotta get out of Batuu before I spend any of this. As much as I would love to go inside Doc Ondar's, I think I'm going to pass for today. We have arrived here to the Millennium Falcon. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is Season of the Force will kick off here at Disneyland starting on March 28th, and that will run through May 11th. And there's also going to be a new projection show for the fireworks show that you could see in this area on select nights. I am so excited as I am a huge Star Wars fan and I just love the Season of the Force. So keep that in mind if you guys are coming or you want to come for the Star Wars Time season. Now, another cool fact is the other day for the Skeleton Crew launch, a lot of the actors, or I should say all of the actors, and including some of the writers, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, they were all here, and I cannot believe I missed it. It looks like a really good time. However, for D23, at least I got a chance to see some of the character costumes and stuff like that, but I was like, darn it, I wish I would have made it. I love anything Star Wars, and seeing the crew and cast would have just been icing on the cake. But with Star Wars Skeleton Crew, it's actually a really good show. It's on Disney Plus, and no, this is not sponsored, but make sure you guys check it out. It's definitely a new take on Star Wars, and I'm actually really enjoying it, and I do believe it's every Tuesday when a new episode will be out. But yeah, again, I'm just bummed out that I missed it, but I thought it was a really cool thing to know that they were actually here.
Going back in, my love.
We are now leaving Batuu. I definitely got to get out of there just because I started seeing some deals, and when you see deals, you tend to spend money here at Disneyland. So I figured it's time to move on. I think we're gonna head inside Fantasyland, maybe jump on a ride, and then probably call it for the video. But let's keep moving. Now the ride that Raelani chose is Snow White's Enchanted Wish. So let's jump on. just got off the Snow White ride and it's always a fun time. Now it's time to head inside and jump on the King's Carousel. Alright everyone, so that about wraps up today's video. Let us know down in the comment section below if you're going to be coming for the holiday season. We would love to hear. But with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!